Alright, press. Wait, is it starting?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so hello everybody, welcome to NJPT, which means New Jersey Poker Tour. So here's how the poker game works in New Jersey Poker Tour. So the object of the game is you want to be a legendary instead of being a pro and rookie at this game. So these are old pennies right here. So those are 10, so that's a total of 38 cents. So pretend that there's a 4-player game, so let's say a player one will bet how much? 6 cents. So let's say I should pretend this. Alright, so let's say it's a 2-player game. So between my and me, I bet 6 cents. So player one is me, he's betting 6 cents. And if my granddad says call, that means he must put down 6 cents if he calls. Now of course, two, for example, a different step would be if my granddad decides to bet 7 cents or greater, he would do like this. Let's say maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like 8 cents. If he raises 2 more cents, that's 8 cents, and then I can either call or fold. So let's say I'm gonna call, and then that's like call. So the difference between call and raise. So let's say if I fold, that means I would not only be kicked out of the round, I would also lose all my coins. And now I'm gonna move the coin to the side, just so we can show you an example of what the actual 4-player game is. So as you know, the poker dealers. So we go like this: player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, and then 1 card at a time per person. And then remember, each player gets 2 cards. And now once all 4 players gets 2 cards, and then player 1. I mean not player 1. Sorry about that. I make mistakes sometimes. So the card off the thing, and then well, before we do it, I must look at the cards. Like, let's say player 1 has 5 of the 3 of, so 5 spades, diamond of 3s, and then the player 2 has a better hand, as you see, 9 of hearts, queen of clubs, and then club of 7, spade of kings, and that's a perfect card to have an ace, but that's a better one, ace of spades and diamond of 8. So, and since the poker dealer has took it out of the 1 card, so let's say the 3 cards is a 7, a 5, and a 7. Now you see that there's 2 7s right there. There's 2 7s right there. So far he has behind, because 7, and then it's saying 7 with king, so 1 7 right there plus 2 7 would be 3 of kind. So you see he has a 5 with another 5 plus 2 7s. That player 1 has 2 pair, and player 3 has 3 of a kind. So next thing I know, the card number 2 will be blow off, and then the 4th card will become a 4. Now a 7 7 4. So a pair of 7s on the board. So 5 7 4. Now let's say, watch this. Let's say if the next card becomes a 6, that'll be a straight, because 3 4 5 6 7 would be a straight. And not yet is a straight, but check this out. Here's a trick part. There's a pair of 4s and a pair of 7s. Now you see he has a pair of 7s, so since there's another 4 right there, so since there's 2 4s and 2 7s, and since he has a 7 right there, instead of 3 of a kind, player 3 has a full house. Now just remember, he's got 2 pair with 2 5s, 2 7s, and queen and a 9. Like nothing, so we forget that. Ace and an 8 would be nothing, so forget that. So like I said, player 1 has 2 pairs, and then right there, 7 right there would be a full house. So in this case, the full house wins for player 3. Player 3 wins the game. And if you have any questions about NJPT for the New Jersey Poker Tour, give us a like, comment, and then subscribe us and everything. Have a good day. If you like to end the recording.